All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready, I believe. I think I'm ready. Ready enough to give it a go. Chaewon Jun will lead things off for KT, number one team in the league, up in by one run in or by one game in the standings. First pitch is in there for a strike, and we are officially underway. Tolhurst is not pitched well in the second half, as that's going to be a ground ball right to the shortstop, though, and one away. Has not pitched well in the second half. ERA of over 7 in the second half. Has not pitched well against KT this year, an ERA over of 6, I believe. And then on top of that, he has pitched really well on Wednesdays, though. An ERA of a .75 on Wednesdays. So we'll see what happens. Kim Young-soo looks at just strike one at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Another strike at the bottom of the zone, and quickly 0-2. Thank you, Chris. You're early enough to not see Lotte fall behind by 8 runs. And the 0-2 pitch just misses a little low, and it's 1-2. Good to see him not just absolutely wasting a pitch, as that one at least started in the zone before dropping off. A 1-2 pitch now, sets up at the waist, and fins it off. It'll get into the netting and stays 1-2. One, two, misses inside. Runs it even at 2-2. We did see KT last week on Saturday. You know, that's Lotte, who knows? So the 2-2 pops it up. A center fielder ranging over, a left fielder also ranging over. Center fielder calls them all. And 2 away. It's quite ridiculous how good starters are against Lotte and how bad bullpens are against Lotte. It's like they only prepare for bullpen pitchers. All right, Anyan Min steps in. He's not wearing all the gear, not wearing the back leg guard, as that's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Underhand toss, and 3 away. Thank you, Don, as we will go to the bottom of the first after 9 pitches for Tolhurst. Possible. Well, it's definitely not possible since LG hasn't hit yet. I thought I was off work at 5:30 today, but unfortunately I wasn't off work until 6:30. All right, we are just about back. getting my, there we go. I think we've got her fixed. Daniel, only one game of 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hits, I believe he gave up. So it'll be interesting to see how he actually pitches here. The looks like his name is spelled 2 different ways. I was wondering why they spelled it the way they had on. But looks like the other thing just has. Shinmin J will lead things off here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll see how long it takes to get a bunt in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Shinmin J will greet him, and the first pitch is the bunt. First baseman grabs it to throw, not in time, and he's going to be in. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see how long it takes to get a bunt. Sometimes it's not fair being this good. No, there goes the no-hitter. There goes the perfect game, all on the first pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Brings up a Pake Min. Will we get another bunt? Checks over on the runner. And another bunt. That's a pop-up to the catcher. Welcome, Ovates. Looks at this strike one with 32 homers on the season. He has cooled off, only hitting a 335 as LG has been struggling lately. Thank you, thank you. I mean, judging by the fact that LG just bunted to the catcher with a runner on first and nobody outs, it's tough to pick LG. But Daniel's only thrown one game. It's so difficult. This game is really difficult to pick, as most of the games I actually stream are, as that's way outside 1 and 2. Checks over on the runner. He slides back. Yeah, and again, Tolhurst has only pitched 1 game against KT, ERA of 6. Daniel, this is only his 2nd game. Tolhurst has not pitched well in the second half, but he does pitch better at home, as that's way outside, and it's 2 and 2. Yeah, here we go. The 2-2 pitch now. And ground ball. Shortstop grabs it. Can't get rid of it. And that'll be 6-4 put-ups. Not able to turn the double play, though. Right, of course. Wang Dong-jin can't get it out of his glove, and then a weak toss to Kim Sang-soo. It just eats it. Good play there by Kim Sang-soo to not force it. That's something that's I talk about a lot. Trying to force stuff instead of just eating the ball. And so that's a way outside. 1-0. Moon Jung-bin, a 305, 14 home runs. Has input himself into the discussion for the Rookie of the Year. Is the 1-0 pitch. Way outside again. Ton of movement there, not chasing. Two for 5 with a home run last night, a 5 RBIs as he did hit a grand slam. And the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike on the outside. 2-1. Yeah, another 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at ball 3, and it's 2-2. That bullpen, it's so good, isn't it, man? Yeah, another 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside, and he goes down to get it. That's going to drop in front of Hilliard, and Austin Dean will head on over to second as Moon Jung-bin with a single. A Doosan? All right, this Song Chan-hee looks at ball 1 there. That's way outside. Lotte, I 7-2, Chae Min-sok versus Taylor. Mine would be Hanwha with White versus Shirakawa. As the 2-0 is going to be lifted as it drops in front of the center fielder, and Austin is going to come on home. And as Song Chan-hee comes up with the RBI single. What's up, Anita? Not a good start. And then that brings up a Moonbo Young. They're already out there talking to Daniel. Thank you, Eddie. As LG has got their water festival going. Ooh, it's the entire outfield. That's sweet. Moonbogue Young steps in now. 15 pitches for Daniels so far as he's just struggling to get out of this inning. Misses outside, 1-2. Oh yeah, Samsung. Ooh, Samsung SSG is so bad. It's, the 1-0 pitch. That was lifted up. Left fielder Hilliard underneath it though. And that'll be 3 away. But couple singles scores a run. We'll go to the second. 1-0 LG. Did Alcantara give up another home run? Nope, just a bunch of hits. If Samsung's manager is smart, he'll pull Voss at after 70 pitches. Doosan already up 1-0 in the top of the inning also. Ah. They all do hard. Right at top of the second inning. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for KT here. Hilliard leads things off. Good morning, Brandon. Or afternoon, or evening. Swing and a miss. Thank you, Luke. Welcome, welcome. The 0-1 is right into the stomach of the home plate umpire. It's because they don't have the rights to it. Like they only have the rights to show that one game. That's why. Where's Mary Kate? The 0-2 way outside, 1-2. That's why they only show highlights after in the like the actual TV shows that you guys can't ever really watch. And the 1-2 fouls it away, stays 1-2. Well, so the KBO doesn't own any broadcast rights. It's important to understand that. It's very important to understand that. I cannot believe Tanaka is still there. As Hilliard just skies that one up. Center fielder underneath it, though. And 1 away. So the KBO does not have... Yeah, so the KBO sells their rights. They have their broadcast rights obviously to like the different stations, and then their internet rights are sold to TVing, and their international rights are sold to sold to Soup. No, all right, to Kim Min Hyuk. First pitch just skies that one to the center fielder also, and two away. Nope, he grounded into a 6-3 putouts. Yeah, now Young Mean will step in now. Hog Young Mean steps in. Yeah, they've done it for a long time. The contract is over at the end of this year, though. So it's a 3-year contract. So here comes the 1-0 to Hog Young Min and misses outside. It's 2-0. 447 against LG on the season. Again, he used to play his home games in the stadium when he played for Doosan. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike at 2-1. No, they don't. The 2-1 is fouled away. They have a bunch of old guys. And the 2-2 pitch. Way outside, runs the count full. 3-2, first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, but it's foul. Stays 3-2. I don't know who it is. Yeah, the KBO is never met a company they did not want to collab with. They are all about bringing in money. The 3-2 pitch is rolled over. That's going to be a tough play. Third baseman will grab it. Throws to first in time. That will be 3 away. 1-2-3 once again. As we go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 LG. Thought he would have had to rush it a little bit more than he did. So lots of quick action here in the KBO today. Doosan up early 2-0 against NC. Samsung up 4-0 against SSG. Kium's down 3-0 to Lotte already. Only scoreless game is Kia and Hanwha, but Kia already have 2 hits. They got a runner on second with just 1 out. 2 hits and a Hanwha error. I think it's too much though. like suitcases. Who needs a super, super expensive suitcases? All right, Daniel will face the 7-8-9. OG1 leads things off. Looks at strike one down the middle. Like I get the cup holders. I get collabing with Disney. I get those things, but it's it's some of them you're just like, what? WK League? I don't know anything about that. Sort of, Brandon. Those 29 of you guys watching, I will let you in on a little secret. As we've got a 2-2 count here to OG1. Oops, wrong one. There we go. That is ripped, but it'll be foul. So over the summer, I have applied and gotten my online sales license for my business here in Korea. So the 2-2 pitch is lifted up. That is going to be trouble. And that is going to one hop into the bottom of the wall. And OG1 is going to head on to second base with a leadoff double. So I will start kind of not obviously. Basically what I'll do is I will take orders. I will tell people how much it is. Then I'll order it. Yeah, so next year, so I'll probably maybe start on the, so basically the way it'll work is if you want to merchandise, you can message me, I will work with you in order to discover what you want. And then I will try to find it. I'll tell you how much it is. You can PayPal me the money. I will order it, and then once it comes in, I will ship it to you. As we got a runner on second, nobody out. Second inning. Let's go for our third bunt, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is you can I'll let you work with whatever you guys want to purchase, and then I will go through and then I can purchase from the Lotte Giants website. I can purchase from the used markets or whatever. And then once it comes in, then what we'll do is that is ridiculous. Once it comes in, then you'll have to I'll let you know how much shipping is, and then mail me, to PayPal the shipping. I still haven't gotten my business linked to my PayPal yet. I know that there's a big market for it, so I don't root for any team, Edward, as that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. I don't have a favorite team. I just stream whoever you guys want. All right, Iju Hun, the 0-1 pitch now. No, I just didn't put them up. That is skied up. Not going to be able to get to it, though, and it's 0-2. KT does have the best merch, like the best choices of uniforms. They currently have One Piece Yeah, 100%, Steve. Because people in Korea obviously can get their own stuff. Just like my broadcast is really aimed for people outside of Korea. All right, so the 0-2 pitch now, since he is not going to be able to bunt. The 0-2 is going to be lifted to left field. Hilliard is going to grab it, but he'll head back to second, and that'll be one away. Hilliard with a sliding catch. Yeah. A lot of those things are super difficult to get. That's in there for a strike to Hong Chang-gi, and it's 0-1. Who knows? I'm not going to set up a shop or anything like that. It's just going to be if you want something, you message me on Instagram or wherever. Another 1-1 pitch. Inside out swing, but fouls it away. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Not particularly. The reason for that is because uh, most of you guys know, but some of you may not. I was a Hanwha season ticket holder up until 2024. So this is only my second year of streaming without a team. Because 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024, I only streamed Hanwha games, Hanwha away games, because I had season tickets. So I went to, 70 games a season, and I just streamed when they were on the road. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside. That is going to be lifted up. Hilliard will range over to make the catch. They're 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Yeah, 100% they all do. Like I've never seen a streamer that works with all the teams. That's why they call them the BJs. Those English speakers will laugh at that, but they call them BJs. As Shin-Min Jae steps in, a bunt single in his first at bat. That's misses up high for biased journalism or biased journalist. 1-0 pitch now. That's in there for a strike. Next year in the off season, I'll set it up. Obviously, YouTube has this stream. SOOP has the video, but I'll set up in the off season Naver, maybe Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok to stream to all of them. As the 1-1 is slapped away, 1 and 2. I think my computer can handle it. I hope my computer can handle it at least. As that's way up high at 2-2. Way up high, runs the count full. First full count of the day for LG. Steps off the back of the mound. No idea. I have an Xbox One. That's when I moved where my apartment now, I haven't even hooked it up. I used to play Warzone, but it got so pay to play that it just got annoying. As fouls that one away. Most people in Korea are. I was biased in the other way. Basically, I just ripped on Hanwha the whole time because Hanwha was always awful. Most people in Korea are PC gamers. Not so many console gamers. 12 years. 3-2 pitch, swing, missed, and the out to number 3. They lead off double, but they go over 3 after that. We will go to the third inning, 1-0 LG. Yeah, I moved to Korea in February of 2014. Started going to baseball games on a regular basis in May of 2014. I moved. I was actually gonna just stay here for a few years. I traveled the U.S. for 5 years before I moved to Korea. Just didn't like it, and was gonna move here for 3 years, and then I was gonna move to China for a couple years, and then join the Peace Corps and travel the world. But obviously, that's not what happened. All right, so Kim Sang-soo will lead things off. Looks at strike one. It depends. Like, if you would just want to sit in the outfield, it's 12 to 15 bucks or 12 to 15,000 won. Not expensive. The other thing that a lot of people don't think about, yeah, almost I guarantee you most of these players smoke. But the one thing with Korea is you can take your own stuff in. Like, you can take your own beer in, you can take your own pizzas in, you can take your own barbecue in, or whatever you want, you can take it in. As far as alcohol, you can't take any hard alcohol. You can only take beer that's under a liter. One, two into the dirt on the outside at 2-2. So like Saturday, we went to Kiwon versus KT. We sat in the table seats behind home plate. They were 60,000 each, which is About 45, 50 bucks. Oh, the was that Idaho that they threw the chicken box at? And then so we got pitchers of beer, which is like it's just like a big bottle. It's like a 750 milliliter bottle for 7,000 won. So about $5. $5 for a gigantic beer. The 2-2 fouls that away. Stays 2-2. And the 2-2 is fouled away again. Yeah. It really, especially, it used to 100% be a for the love of the game type of thing. All right, to the 2-2 pitch. Slaps that one. Right fielder makes the catch, though, and one away. Looks like LG just has the water festival in the outfield. Han Sung Taek steps in, 230 on the season. And looks at strike one. I don't, just because the time difference. It's 14 hours difference. I used to whenever I worked at nights, because I could watch MLB during the day and then watch KBO at night or work at night. As the 0-1 pitch misses outside, 1-1. So just no time for me to follow the MLB. The only thing I ever obviously like getting updates or things like that. Yeah, social media, reels, or whatever you call them, is that's in there for a strike. Just clips the outside zone, and it's 1-2. What? Luke? I have no idea what you just wrote. I was like, what? I have no idea what that means. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Han Sung Taek. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Tolhurst. Two away now. Down to the bottom of the order. Number 9 hitter coming up. Guangdong Jin. Guangdong Jin steps in. Drops down a bunt. It's a beauty, but it's going to just roll foul. Well, look who's the starter for SSG. So I can't believe he's still in the league. Like, he is just not good. He has not been good the whole year. What does he have? 1 win? Oh, 2-9. He is below a replacement player. Why even have him? Just release him. Release him, and then let work on some other guys, because you're in 9th in the league. There's no point in you keeping him, or bringing another guy that you're not going to make the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter anyway. There's the 0-1 in there for a strike. So the KBO does have this thing where after the 15th of August, if your foreigner is not on your team, is not on the roster, they cannot play in the playoffs. They cannot play in the postseason. But SSG is not going to make the postseason. I think right now they are a 0.01% chance to make the playoffs. So they should be releasing him, bringing somebody else in as a tryout for next year. As the 0-2 catches them looking on the inside. And another 1-2-3 inning for Tolhurst. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 LG. I know. What am I thinking? Doosan just gave up a run, 2-1 now. Kia's up a 2-0 as Hanwha's defense has been real poopy. Lotte still up 3-0, and Samsung up 6-0. That's why I can't get a job in the KBO. I just make too much sense. There will be none of that. I gotta fix that. My little light is drooping down there, and looks like it's right behind me too. Is a little droopy. I've had these things for 5 years, so you can't replace them, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they are not replaces. Something like that. All right, bottom of the third inning. Gonna have a Pake Mean leading things off. He's 0 for 1 with a bunt to the catcher in the air. No, nothing. Although a buddy of mine did when I first moved to Korea. He went into the booth and he did a guest spots, but he did it in Korean. He's a foreigner. I actually used to play baseball with a couple of the commentators. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball. The second baseman will pick it up, throws to first, and 1 away. First time that he has retired the leadoff batter. Yeah, I speak conversational Korean. I don't know if I could broadcast the game in Korean. There's just too many little nuances that I don't like, specific ways to say things. I could definitely do it in broken Korean. All right, so 1 away. Austin Dean looks at ball 1, 1-0. Austin Dean, a 6-4 ground outs, but came around to score. Yes, but I just played like local baseball, not professionally. As that's in there for a strike, 1-1 now. Yeah, our coach, the guy that we called coach, was actually a scout for the Hanwha Eagles. Shortstop. Nope, I am actually a extremely good shortstop. Defensively, Offensively, not so good, as that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Throws across and 2 away. 2-3. There's 28. Oh yeah, yeah. I am 6 foot. I was a 6, almost. I was maybe 6'1" at one point, maybe 6 foot. Yeah, yeah. Kiwi is like 200 centimeters. So that's what's crazy is, yeah, I am especially in Korea, I'm very, very tall. As Moon Jung Bin steps in, a single in his first at bat, bounces that into the dirt. It's at 2-0. I'm the small guy in our group of 3. The 2-0 misses outside. What you guys have to, a lot of baseball terms are Konglish also. As, that's his outside, ball 4. So 4 pitches right there, 4 pitches, 4 balls. So they call it a straight ball net. In Korea, I wish I was shorter. You can't buy anything. Yeah, nay means yes, or I agree. Yeah, there is a lot of kgs in the old Damas. All right, as Song Chan-hee steps in at an RBI single in his first at bat. A lot of kgs and a lot of size, but there's plenty of room up. It's the side to side that is difficult. And the 0-1 is down 1-1. Yeah, I'm sure they're not. It's not easy. We were actually talking about this when we were walking. Like, I don't think I bought clothes from a actual store in probably 5 to 6 years. The 1-1 misses or catches the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-2. Like, even shoes I order from the U.S. because so in Korea, if you wear a size anything 11 or bigger is automatically wide, and I don't have wide feet. And another 1-2. Swing and a miss at ball 2 way up over the zone, and that will be out number 3. First or second strikeout of the day for Daniel. We'll go to a little break here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're back. You guys watching on Soup can watch some Tatis Grand Slam robbery. Yeah, those shops are so expensive though, Steve. So expensive. Like especially you go to those shops in Itaewon. I have zero desire to go to those. From the fifth to the eighth, scored 21 runs. I saw that also where they threw the ball into the stands, even though the game wasn't over. All right, the top of the fourth, Tolhurst sitting at 37 pitches. First pitch of the ground ball to Shimin J grabs it and one away. Well, yeah. So Spo TV, the channel that you guys are watching that has the broadcast, they have MLB rights. Brings up a Kim Hyun Soo, flew out to center field in his first at bats. Like since I'm a Cardinals fan, it was really easy to watch Cardinals baseball for a while because they had Oh Seung Won and Kim Kwon Hyun. So like you can almost always watch LA Dodgers games. You can often watch Padres games, often Atlanta Braves games, often San Francisco Giants games also. And the 1-0 pitch misses outside at 2-0. Doosan now up big, 6-1. Now that's in there for a strike. 2-1. And that's going to be back up the middle, and he is going to break up the no-hitter and the perfect game in one swing. Hyunmin looks at ball one. I do work with a guy that has his military ID that retired from the military. I'm sure I could go to on base with him if I wanted to. That's a catches the top of the zone, 1-1. An Hyunmin grounded back out to the first baseman in his first, or his the pitcher in his first at bat. You know, 1 run for KT last night. And that is going to be another single right back up the middle and back-to-back singles. Live. They also have well, they have other ones too. They have replays, and they have like Koreans in MLB highlight days. They have lots of different stuff. All right. right, Hilliard steps in with a chance to get some RBIs and puts a KT on the board. That misses inside. 1-0. Hilliard flew out to center field in his first at bat. Yeah, another 1-0. Misses down. I always, yeah, I usually just get my slippers. I always buy the same slippers, the New Balance, the white New Balance slippers. They're so comfortable, ridiculously comfortable. And yeah, so I always buy them. I just buy them on coupon. They're usually like 35,000, as that's in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. As far as like shoes, often I buy on Amazon. So like and so like I usually run in Sauconys or New Balance, and I just buy like 2 years ago that are $60. And the 2-1 pitch skies that one up. That's right fielder underneath it and makes the catch. He is not going to be able to tag up, and that will be 2 away. And Amazon is fantastic in Korea, whether you like them or not. For many foreigners, that's really our only option. But they offer free delivery, free shipping over $49. I've bought 300s. Yeah, I wear a 290 to 300 depending on the brand. Is that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Give me Nyako for 1. I flew out to center field in his first at bats. Yeah, 290 often for like walking around shoes. 295 for any of my running shoes. As the 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. The issue, it really becomes in Korea over like a 10, over which is like a 280. They never sell half sizes. Like maybe you can find a 285, but you can't find a 295 anywhere. So the 1-1 sets up on the outside, a check swing and a pitch down the middle, and it's fouled away. Oh, see, that's fine for me. I have very narrow feet. Yeah, like you'll see a guy, like it used to be like I'd be on the subway and I'd see a guy that's taller than me, and I looked down, I was like, "Oh, you wear 9.5." Another 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, and a pitch up at his eyes, and that will be 3 away. Solhurst gives up 2 singles, but gets out of it. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 LG. Yeah, I live by myself, and I have a massive, massive shoe closet. Like normally you have like you open it up and there's room for like 3 shoes on each rack or each level, and then you have like 7 or 8 levels. I actually have 2 because I live in what should be a family apartments, but I'm not I'm a family of 1. I need a 1 room just for my streaming, so I have to have a bigger apartment. And yeah, so it is actually full, or pretty close to being full, just because I have so many hobbies. All right, coming up is going to be 6, 7, 8 hitters for LG. LG is yet to go 1, 2, 3 against Daniel here. And he fouls away a pitch that ends up putting him down on the ground. I didn't even get to see it. Ooh, right into, I don't know exactly what that place is called, right between where your shin and your calf meet on the front inside parts. There's no meat there. That hurts. That hurts looking at. But don't worry, we've got time for advertisement. Got to time to throw up some advertisement. Look at those great bugs flying around the lights. All right, we'll try this again. No, they wouldn't advertise No Brand because that's a SSG company. It's in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. What was all the blood from? Kiwi said there was a ton of blood. Pitch. Put it away. I'm sure Reyes is happy about that. And the 0-2 way up high, 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch misses up high, 2-2. The 2-2 misses outside, runs the count full. Goes from an 0-2 to a 3-2. Second full count of the day for LG, though. And that's rolled over up the middle, and that's going to get through for a leadoff single. And that brings up OG Juan, a double in his first at bat, so looks at ball one there. Double to lead off the second inning, but was stranded on second base as nobody got anything. Yeah. No 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. And 1-1 is fouled away, 1-2. And way outside at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch now. Sets up right down the middle. That's going to be a ground ball right to the second baseman. Underhand toss to the shortstop and then to first. And that will be a 4-6-3 double play. 1 ball, 2 outs. Grand Slam by Doosan. Alrighty, Juhan. Oh, I have the wrong. That's a ground ball. Third baseman grabs it, throws across. And that'll be 3 away. We go to the 5th. 1-0. LG. Anjay Suck. He is having quietly a good year. He has played really well defensively, is something that I've talked about before. They've got young guys because all of their regular guys have all been passed off to other teams. All right, so Torres to back out on the mound. 53 pitches from him. He is gonna face the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Oh, sorry, the 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 6, 7, 8. Paul Gyung-min, 0 for 1 on the day. He had grounded into a 5-3 putout in his first at bats. And another 1-0 in there for a strike and 1-1. So Ha Gyung-min was the Doosan third baseman for a while. Yeah, and I think the 1 run they scored was unearned. There's a beautiful pitch in there for a breaking ball for strike 2. A 1-2 fouls that one off, and it's 1-2. Oh, yeah, so they are both earned. I'm just going by what the Kiwi said. That's a misses outside at 2-2. They've scored 2. They're up 2-0. But Kiwi and Stefan, Kiwi is at the game right now. He said it should have been, there's only one error, but there should have been 3. And the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball, shortstop. Throws across, and 1 away. Elsewhere around the league while we're waiting, Kia's up 2-0. Doosan, you guys said, is a 10-1. Samsung's up 7-3 against SSG, and Lotte's up 3-0. Yeah. As Kim Song-soo steps in, looks at strike one at the top of the zone, 0-1. Song-soo. Song-soo. Kim Song-soo. KT Wiz, Kim Song-soo. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. No. Kim Song-soo. KT Wiz, Kim Song-soo. And the 1-1 is ground ball up the middle. The shortstop grabs it behind the bag. And an easy throw over to first for outs number 2. Oh, the grand slam was 6. Best game of the day right here, ladies and gentlemen. As Han Sung-taek steps in. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his first at-bat. In there for a strike. 1-1. Han Sung-taek, 229. Well, Daniels is 360, but he's only pitched 1 game. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Tolhurst has not pitched well since June, but he did pitch well in his last outing, and he pitched really well against KT last year. Tolhurst also has an ERA of .75 on Wednesdays. Yeah, the hitters are just way better than the pitchers. Like, there's nothing else. Here we go, the 1-2 pitch now. Taps the glove on the ground. Throws it into the dirt, and it's 2-2. Advertisements. The 2-2 way outside runs the count full. Second full count of the day for KT. The problem is if if the mound was higher, it advantages the pitchers as he walks them. So the higher mound is an advantage to the pitcher, which is crazy. This year, Guak Bin, probably, or Che Min Suk. Is a Guangdong Jin, a swing and a miss there. Yeah, Guak Bin, definitely. Che Min Suk has been up there. Oler and Nail have been good, but they had pretty rough spells in there. Swing and a miss. Not, yeah, I mean, I would say it's got to be between Guac Bean and Chaemin Soft. And the 0-2 pitch now taps the glove on the ground into the dirts. 1-2 again. 0-2 count, so you can't challenge him at all. You gotta make sure that you run your own pitch count up. KT another 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul is what he's gonna call it. Iju Han tried to sell it, but the home plate umpire was not buying it. Wow. That'll make for some interesting content. And another 1-2 once again. Does he try to get him? Nope. He's going to set up at the waist. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it underhand, toss to the second baseman, and that will be out number 3. Here we go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0. OG. Great little play there by OG Juan. Oh no, it's fine. I'm trained at this point. I can't tell you that, but what I can tell you is where he struggles in innings. I don't have data that tells me first time, second time, third time. So as far as innings wise, he pitches well after the fourth inning. It's his first 3. The first inning, opponents hit 306, second 257, and third at 293. He has pitched through the 7th inning. Looks like 2 games because he's thrown to 7 batters in the 6th inning. But he hasn't actually played that much. He's only pitched in 10 games. Doosan has added another run. They're up a 7-1 now. Kia still at a 2-0. So Weesby back at bottom of the 5th inning. No idea, D-Bean. D-Ben. It is so difficult to determine with these bullpens. They are just so sketchy. Oh, 9-1-2 coming up for LG here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Daniel, 68 pitches. Hong Chang Gi will greet him. And the first pitch is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Both teams' main bullpen guys are rested because LG won, I think, 9-1 yesterday. So neither team really used a bunch of their main bullpen guys. The 0-1 misses up high, 1-1. A ground ball. Second baseman will pick it up, throw from the grass, and 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup for LG. As far as Tolhurst in later in the game, I can let you know that. Oops. So after the seventh inning, he has a seventh and eighth inning. He has massive blowups. And that's in there for a strike to Shinmin J. Shinmin J 1 for 2 on the day, a bunt single in his first at bat, and a strikeout in his last. And the 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 slapped away. Stays 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, ground ball, second baseman will grab it, throws over, and a back-to-back 4-3 putouts. 2 away now in the bottom of the fifth inning. Brings up a Pake Amin. Oh for 2 on the day, a bunt foul. And a 4-3 ground out. So looks at ball one and down and away, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. First time he has elevated anything that besides a fastball. One is a fouled away. 1-2. Another 1-2, way up high at 2-2. 79 pitches now for Daniel. The 2-2 is a ground ball back up the middle, is going to get through. And once again, another base runner for LG. Almost got out of it with nobody, with actually a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, Reyes is the one that hit him. I should say Reyes is the one that hit the ball that hit him. LG yet to go 1-2-3 into this game. Checks over on the runner, who is back in. Pake Amin is known to steal. Not only that, LG loves to steal. Austin Dean 0 for 2 on the day. 6-4 ground outs. Did score a run that game, or that inning, and a 6-3 ground out. He misses up high. 1-0. Yeah, so there's a fall league, and they usually play in Ulsan. I don't know where they're going to play this year. Yeah, it really is, and so we went, KT has the most famous one. KT has had one every year since they started. They are amazing. They have 25 water cannons. It's absolutely ridiculous. We had seats in the outfield water section, but we actually changed and got the table seats instead. As the 1-0 into the dirt, so 2-0. And we did go down to the cheer section after the game because they had a concert down there with the water cannons going and everything. It was definitely a good time, especially if you're winning It's maybe not so great of a time if you're losing. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball through the left side, and Austin Dean is going to be on base. As another hits, back-to-back singles. Runners now at first and second for Moon Jung Bin. Yeah, the fall ball though is basically it's the same as in the MLB where they have the Arizona Fall League. It's the same thing that they have here in Korea. Only 10-2. Harpo, you're not going to have anything to talk. You're not going to have anything to write about. Yeah, KT got blasted on Saturday. Moon Jung Bin, 1 for 2 on, or 1 for 1. Single and a walk. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Woo! Way up high, 1-1. The Hello Kitty uniforms. The 1-1, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller, but it's a foul. Yeah, I have a ton of off-season stuff for baseball. Also, stuff for actually just Korea in general. All right, we got the 1-2 count once again. Last inning, most likely for Daniel, is he's at 87 pitches. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. That'll be a 3 away. A couple hits, but they leave them on. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 6 minutes. All right, so we're back at top of the 6th inning. Tolhurst is still out there. He's going to face the top of the lineup at Chaewon June. The first pitch is into the dirt. It's 1-2. Tolhurst 9, 13, 15, 16, and 20. He's thrown more pitches in each inning so far today. But only 1 run for LG. And the 1-0. Ground ball, second baseman. A great play there. And 1 away. Kim-Yun-Soo steps in now. He has 1 of the 2 singles for KT. Rips that one, but foul. What's up, Daniel? Been forever, man. Yeah, I'm here the whole time. As that misses up high, 1-1. Yeah. Kim-Yun-Soo. All right, Kim-Yun-Soo, the 1-1 pitch now. Fouls that one. Understandable. Hopefully, you'll make some time during the playoffs or on the weekends. Get those 2 p.m. Korean time games. The 1-2 pitch. Rolls it over. The pitcher bobbles it, but underhand toss over to Austin Dean, and that'll be 2 away. Where is Mary Kate? Yeah. That's because Daniel's on the mound. Although he is most likely done for the day. An Hyun-Min will step in now, 1 for 2 on the day also. Singled in his last at-bat right after Kim-Yun-Soo, as those are the only 2 hits that Tolhurst has given up. There's Mary Kate. I figured you'd be watching with 2 of your top teams. Top cheer squads, I should say. The 0-1. Lays off of it to 1-1. I'm at a bit of a push here as I have An Hyun-Min and Tolhurst on my fantasy team. As the 1-1 is skied up, a left fielder underneath it though. And that'll be 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Go KT once again. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 LG. They do have 2 hits though. So much for tying it up. Elsewhere around the league, Kia still holding on to that 2-0 lead. Top of the 7th now. Doosan up 7-2 against against NC. Samsung's up 11-2 as Arpo gave us that. And Lotte up a 3-1, but Kium's got the bases loaded with 2 outs. Hanwha did finally get a hit, though. Hanwha finally did get a hit. White still out there on the mound, pitching well. 89 pitches through 6 1/3 innings. We'll see if they bring Tolhurst back out or let him stay there. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for LG in the bottom of the 6th inning. Double check my numbers. Oh, that's why we got 1 too many hits for LG. There we go. All right. Goodbye, baseballs. Here goes any chance at a game. Skamoto out on the mound. He's going to have 5, 6, 7 hitters to deal with. First pitch is fouled away on a pitch way off the zone. That's in there for a break. And the 1-1 pitch now to Songchani, rolls it foul. 1-2. Songchani, the lone RBI in this game, back in the first inning. RBI single scored Austin Dean. 1 for 2. Also has a strikeout. The 1-2 pitch lays off of it. Checks down at first. He says no. And that's 2-2. Songchani. LGS Songchani. The 2-2 pitch way outside, runs the count full, 3-2. I don't have a current favorite player, but growing up, my favorite was obviously as a shortstop myself, the wizard himself, Ozzie Smith. And the 3-2 pitch. Catches him looking on the outside corner. And 1 away. Other than him, I loved me some Yachty, some Jose Akindo. Moonbo Young steps in. Looks at strike 1, just gets a piece of the zone. Yeah, Moonbo Young. And misses up and out of the zone, 1-1. Forgot to change the old earpieces during the break. Another 1-1 pitch now. That is crushed, and that is going to get into the gap. It's going to one-hop into the wall, and Moonbo Young is going to be on base for the second time today, this time with a double. In one game or on the season, Arpo? All right, OG Juan steps in now. OG Juan 1 for 2 on the day, double and then a double play. Misses outside, 1-2 or 1-0. Fouls away, ball 2, 1-1. And the 1-1 in there for a strike, 1-2. And the 1-2 slaps it foul, stays 1-2. Those of you guys watching, if you want to hit the thumbs up button, that's a like over on YouTube. That is an upper recommendation over on SOOP. Will be much appreciated. Tolhurst getting ready in the bullpen. Will be coming back out for the bottom of the, or for the top of the 7. So the 1-2 swing and a miss. Two away now, brings up Iju Han. Tights a spinning slider there. Iju Han now 0 for 2. A line out to left and a 5-3 ground out. Swing and a miss. It's a pitch not near the zone. No 1-1. The 0-1 doesn't swing at the pitch in the zone, and it's 0-2. Today, versus, I don't know what that means, hard. I don't know what that means at all. And there we go, the 0-2 pitch now to Iju Han. Sets up way off the plate. Throws it way into the other batter's box. Would have been behind a left-handed batter. And it's a 1-2. Oh, okay. Is that a real name? PFAADT? Swing and a miss, and another pitch off the zone. He threw one pitch in the strike zone. He didn't swing at it. We'll go to the 7th inning. 1-0 LG. Because I see Toll, and I think, you know, today's pitcher for not Boston, for LG is Tolhurst. Yeah, like I first looked at it and I thought Plouffe. Wasn't it Tyler Plouffe was a player for a while? No, 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for the KT Wiz here. Give you an update around the league. Still nothing, 2-0 for Kia, but Shirakawa still out there in the bottom of the ninth. Then NC down a 7-2. Doosan is up there in the top of the fifth, or the top of the sixth. Samsung up a 2-1. Top of the fifth inning for SSG. That game is creeping along, and Lotte and Kium in the top of the seventh now. Tolhurst back out. I have to think that he pitches until somebody gets on. Third, fifth, and seventh. As that's a misses outside. Ball one. Hilliard 0 for 2 on the day. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. Beautiful pitch on the inside. What's the difference in time from there and a swing and a miss? Is Arizona, are they Mountain Time or are they Pacific Time? They got to be Pacific, right? I remember when I lived in Vegas, it was Pacific Time. As the 1-2 swing and a miss. Thank you, Westport. Just in time for the strikeouts. And that is one away. Brings up the number 5 hitter, Kim Min Hyuk. Solars has got it working. 3 or 4 a.m. That's like Americans trying to watch KBO. Kim Min Hyuk now. Pulls the bunt back way outside, 1-0. And the 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. He has been good. He pitched for Hanwha for the last few years. He was good last year. He's been okay this year. He always did better getting out of other people's messes. It's the 1-2 pitch. Just sets up on the outside. Slaps it foul again, and it stays 1-2. 90 pitches now for Tolhurst. And 9 in the first inning, 13, 15, 16, 20, and 9. 82 pitches coming into this inning. Yep. That's how I would have used them if I was in the dugouts. The correct way to use them, as we should say, as the 1-2 slaps it foul again. He's late on that high fastball. Now a fantastic pitch would come inside with the high fastball, but this is the KBO. They don't understand pitching. They're going to probably throw it down and away off the plate. Here's my prediction, and let's see what happens. Taps the glove on the ground, and they throw it off the plate with a off-speed pitch. Now it's 2-2. Too easy, ladies and gentlemen. Too easy. Too easy. Yeah, another 2-2 pitch. Grounds it's a foul. Pulls its way foul. And a 2-2 still. Throw the high fastball inside. And because the KBO is way more entertaining to watch. The 2-2. Now they're going to go up and in, and not a fastball, though. Runs the count full, 3-2. Gonna set up way off the plate as he rolls that over. Stays 3-2 as he is battling. And here comes the 3-2 pitch again. Catches him looking on the outside with a curveball. Absolute beautiful backdoor. Hog Young Min will step in now. Did Hanwha finally score, O-Face? As Hog Young Min, a ground ball to the third baseman, gets up, throws to first. And that will be another 1-2-3 inning. That takes us to the bottom of the 7th. All right, so let's see. Gonna have 9-1-2 hitters coming up for LG here in the bottom of the 7th inning as they try to get some runs against this KT bullpen. 4 hits. Again, I thought Hanwha would easily win today with White on the mound versus Shirakawa. Looks like once again Kia's manager brings out the guy that pitched yesterday. Threw 23 pitches yesterday. All right, so Hong Chang-gi will look at a pitch way up out of the zone. Jun Young Ju out on the mound. 1-0. Misses outside at 2-0. Home Changi 0 for 2 on the day. That's in there for a strike, and it's a 2-1. Flew out to left in his first at bat and a 4-3 ground out in his other. Yeah. 3-1 pitch now. You gotta have some base runners. Fouls it away. It runs the count full. Fourth full count of the day for LG. We do have one single. That was Moonbow Young, but there's a couple strikeouts. And another 3-2 pitch. Misses outside, and he walks him. Back to the top of the lineup. Have a pinch runner here. Get the speed out there on the base pass. And here we go, another bunt, ladies and gentlemen. Because, again, LG's manager is one of the worst managers in the league. 0 questions. Not even close. Want to know? Just walk the guy, so why wouldn't you bunt to give him an out? Oh, wait, because that's stupid. That's good enough reason not to do it. Of course. There's no questions. As the 1-0 pitch checks over on the runner, stays 1-0, obviously. Checks on him again. They got out of danger earlier. Here we go. Maybe we'll get a pitch here. And the 1-0 was into the dirt. 2-0. Danger and Daegu also. Samsung's only up by 12. Is that enough to hold the lead? The 2-0 pitch. Sets up right down the middle. Shinmin J trying to get you a bunt, and that misses up high. 3-0. So worried about the runner over at first that he keeps forgetting he's got somebody up to bat. That'll be it for him. We'll get a pitching change with a 3-0 count, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Peter Gammons just said that Cardinals fans are the best fans in baseball. That's that's what the whole meaning behind it is. Hickenbottom, how's the team doing? How is the team doing? Da-da-da. See who's coming in. See who's coming in. Who do you mean, Mr. Tight Pants? Mr. Tight Pants coming in. Those of you guys watching, make sure you subscribe. I stream 4, 5, 6 days a week, something like that. Always different teams. Who do you mean? 3 ERA, 1 win, 4 holds, 38 games, 30 innings, 13 strikeouts. He is going to inherit this 3-0 count. That's a misses outside, and that's going to be ball 4. Walks him on 1 pitch. Now they're going to have Paque Mean also bunts. All right, here we go. Another bunt. 5th bunt of the game. Pulls it back, but it's in there for a strike. Yeah, 0-1. And once again, he'll grab the bat to bunt. Nope, but checks over on the runner. I don't have a favorite manager because I don't have a favorite player. I don't have favorite people. But I do. I think they all suck. Of course, I don't know anything about their dugout, the dugout stuff, but LG's manager's right up there on my favorites as he pulls it back, fouls it away. Favorite managers to manage against because he's so bad. There he is. A good look at him. Fourth bunt this inning, or fourth bunt this game. Only one has gotten down, and that was a bunt single by Shin-Min Jae to lead off the bottom of the first inning. The 3 sacrifice bunts have all failed. One from Park Min fouled it straight back. The catcher catches it. Is the 0-2 pitch now. Grounds it, but it's foul. I would love to hear what James actually thinks about the Kia manager, especially whenever he brings out the same guy he brought out yesterday that threw 23 pitches, gave up 3 hits and a run to Hanwha, and he brings him up again today, and he gives up the lead. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be lifted into center field. A diving catch by Chaewon Jun, and he's going to double him up at second base. More awful base running from LG. They are, no question, the worst base running team in the league. How do you get that far off the bag? If it drops, you're going to score anyway. Awful, awful base running from a pinch runner nonetheless. Two outs now. Austin Dean will step in. In there for a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Dean, a 1 for 3. Yeah, so the thing with Cardinals fans for baseball is they cheer for good baseball more than they cheer for the Cardinals. Especially because in St. Louis, now they have a football team, or they had a football team, but for the longest time, that was the only sport. I mean, yeah, you had hockey, but there's no football, there's no basketball, so you become a huge baseball fan, and that's what you look forward to. Girl got a little stuff on her shirt there. Is a beautiful pitch there. It drops in at the bottom of the zone. 1-2 now to Austin Dean. That's definitely possible. With Sporting KC, I don't even know if that's their name anymore. As the 1-2 pitch fouls it away, stays 1-2 to Dean. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Dean. Checks over on Shin-Min Jae. Who's out there? Jodo Nuki pitched yesterday. Swing and a miss at a pitch out of the zone. And Austin is pissed with himself. We'll go to the 8th inning, but we'll take a break first. All right, so we're back at top of the 8th inning, not the 9th. Top of the 8th inning, not the 9th. I need to fix that real quick. There we go. 1-0 game. Solhurst should be done. They haven't announced any other pitcher yet. Ugong Hoon out on the mound now. '18 holds on the season, but a 4.53 ERA. So Solhurst 7 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk. Can his team hold on to the game? Pak Dong-wan behind the plate now. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. And catches the zone. 0-2. Kim Song-soo 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, no, we got actually a pinch hitter here, Lee Jung-hoon. I know he has music. I just got to find it. go around. They're going to check down at third, and there is the most famous umpire. They're going to video replay this, I assume. Check the replay. Ah, he might have stayed off of it. Ooh. Yeah, I think that one. 판다고가 swing입니다. One away now. Brings up a Hansung take. As John Jean Hyuk steps in now. .258 on this season. Another 1-0. It was a grounded foul. 1-1. Misses outside. 2-1. Ground ball, or is that is outside at 3-1 now. Didn't. Another 3-1 pitch. Misses inside, and he walks him. John Gignac plus speed out there. Kennedy making his debut if he comes in. That'll be a mound visit here. Got a couple lefties, 3 straight lefties coming up. That'll be it for him. We'll get a pitching change. Bring in a lefty. Bring in Kennedy making his debut. Elsewhere around the league, we've got a lot of ridiculous action. Hanwha and Kia tied at 2, the top of the 8th inning. Kia's got runners on first and third. They had runners on first and second, nobody else. Bunted them over. And then a ground ball comes home to get to Kim Do-young, and now they're pinch hitting one of the worst in terms of clutch hitting into the league. Lotte and Kium, they're at 3-2 now. They are in the top of the 8th inning, nobody out. 2 strikes though. Samsung still, they just added 4 more. They're up 18-2. 18-2. I imagine that Kennedy is going to come in for LG. Yep. Kennedy coming out and making his debut. What the heck? All right, so the first pitch is fouled away. We've got a pinch hitter here, Oh Yoon Suk. Fantastic song, too. And way outside, 1-1. In there for a strike, 1-2. Pinch hits, a pinch hit, pinch hits. And a 1-2 is a slap to the first baseman. Going to throw to second, come back to first. In time. Kennedy covers the bag, messes up his feet, but still gets it. And that's... He's got to get his glove checked still. He is keeping the ball, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-6-1 double play on the pinch hits. O-face, is that nobody's scored yet? I can't believe that inning is still going on. Questionable in which way? Ah. All right. Moon Jung Bin is Song Dong Hyun. Swing and a miss there, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 is swing and a miss. Song-Chan steps in. He has the 1 RBI of the game. And if it hurts, I want to know. I don't know if this song is copyrighted or not, so hopefully it's not. 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. So I won't talk too much during this song until I find out tomorrow whether it's copyrighted or not. 1-1 sets up on the inside. Almost hits him. 2-1. Lots of changes defensively in this game now because of all the pinch hitters. Swing and a miss at 2-2. And the 2-2 is going to be a ground ball. First baseman will pick it up himself, step on the bag, and 2 away. All right, I've gotten all the changes in the lineup for KT, the defensive changes and substitutions. Moonbo Gyung steps in now. Misses outside, 1-0. Moonbo Gyung, 2 for 3 on the day. And he flew out to left in his first at-bat, got a single and a double. 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. There they go. They're changing, showing you. And that's misses down and in at 2-1. Those of you guys watching, please make sure you subscribe over on YouTube. If you want to follow me on SOOP, next to my channel name is a little star. Just click that. That's called a loyal viewer. As the 2-1 pitch sets up right down the middle. Misses outside at 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. I imagine we're going to have a pinch runner here now. OG1 steps in. for a strike, catches the inside corner, 0-1. That's in there for... Don't even get to see what he did. Did he swing at it? Yep, swings at it. Again, the broadcast is not very good, and it takes away from the actual game to show other stuff. As here comes the 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, runner on first. And he goes around, and that will end the 8th inning. We will go to the 9th. LG hanging on to a 1-0 game. He is up on, yeah. It was just a matter of time, wasn't it? Sonju Young will come out to pitch now. So elsewhere around the league, still got a 2-2 game at top of the 9th inning for Kia. And Doosan up 7-2, top of the 8th inning in that game. Runner on second with nobody out for Doosan. Samsung pretty comfortably up, 18-2. Bottom of the 7th there, and Kium has taken the lead 4-3 on a is that a Sogon Chan 2 RBI double? My boy Sogon Chan. Lotte scored before the 6th inning, so they couldn't score anymore. Sonju Young out on the mound. 23 saves on the season. He is going to have the top of the lineup. 1, 2, 3 coming up as he tries to get this one. Thank you, Angry. Welcome. Just in time for the final parts. Shaewon Jun 0 for 3 on the day. In there for a strike. 0-1. The top 5 list. Oops. That was the saves. Saves on the season. Kim Jae-yoon has the most for Samsung, and he has the second most. As that is down out of the zone, 1 and 2. And he has not been a closer the whole season. He came back after, I think, injury, and took over because LG's normal closer had a season-ending surgery. As that is down in the zone, and it's 2 and 2. Important to note, the catcher for LG now is not good at throwing guys out. So Chaewon Jun does get on base. You've got a guy that's not very good at throwing guys out. Not a very good defensive catcher at all. As the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. It doesn't matter when he swings at pitches over his head. And that is not an exaggeration, ladies and gentlemen. Kim Yun-soo steps in now. 1 for 3 on the day. And that is into the dirts. 1-0. 278 on the season, a 1-3 ground out, or sorry, a fly out to center, a single and a ground ball, 1-3. This is inside, 2-0. Is that the rookie league or whatever? Yeah, another 2-0 pitch now. In there for a strike on the inside at 2-1. The 2-1 misses outside at 3-1. Is that like Appalachian State versus Michigan? The 3-1, he walks him. Kim Yun-soo was gonna have to run here because there's nobody left on the bench, I don't think. All right, An Hyun-min steps in. He has the other hit on the day. Now looks at ball one on the inside. 353 on the season versus lefties, 4 home runs. Another 1-0. Rounds it into his foot, so 1-1. And there we go. The 1-1 pitch now sets up on the inside. Misses up high, 2-1. Playing for 1 run all day. Yeah, another 2-1 pitch now. A ground ball. The shortstop is going to have to go to first. Nope, he's going to go to short for seconds. 6-4 putouts. 2 away now. Flipping spots. New runner over at first with Hilliard stepping up. Thought he was going to have to try to go to first, but he had enough time to go to second to get the lead runner. And Hilliard steps in. He loves him some 9th inning. It gets away. Now you've got the tying run in scoring position is the catcher just tried to backhand a ball to his glove side. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses up high, 2-0. 16 pitches already for Sonju Young. The 2-0 swing and a miss at ball 3, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch now. On Min over at the second base. Catches the inside corner, 2-2. KT Wiz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's up on the outside. Just misses. Runs the count full. 3-2. 3-2, 1-run game. Cleanup hitter up with the tying run on the second base. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on ball 4. And they get the 1-0 lead, or 1-0 victory. That was not only a quick game, but a great pitching matchup. So, real quick, started off with a bunt single from Shinmin Jae. Park Hae-min tried to bunt him over. Again, runner on first, nobody out. It's a stupid manager decision because he's one of the worst managers in the league. Ends up popping it up to the catcher in foul territory. And then Austin 6-4 putouts ends up putting runner on first with 2 outs. Moon Jung-bin ends up getting a single, moves Austin over to second. Then Song Chan-hee ends up getting the RBI single. That is the only run of the game. As far as hits, KT only had 2. That was in the 4th inning. You had a 1-out single from Kim Hyun-soo, followed behind him with a 1-out single, or with a single from An Hyun-min, puts runners on first and second, but a foul pop up to the right fielder, and then a strikeout ruined that. Other than that, they just had a couple walks later on in the game, and nothing after that. So the one hit from An Hyun-min was the only hits with a runner on base, as they go 1 for 7 with runners on base, and 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. As far as LG, they had base runners on every single inning. Every single inning they had base runners on. So 2 for 5 in that first inning. And that's they had 1 hit later on in the 5th inning. They had a runner on first with 2 outs, and Austin Dean comes up with a single to move runners on first and second. But Moon Jung-bin with a strikeout behind them ended up ruining that. So Tolhurst gets the victory. 97 pitches, quality start plus, gets the shutouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for him. Yeah, definitely go check out that Kia Hanwha game if you are wanting to watch some more baseball games. If you are still hanging out, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That's a like over on YouTube. That's an upper recommendation over on SOOP. If you want to follow me, I stream 4+ days a week, always different teams. So make sure you hit the subscribe button over on YouTube and on SOOP. If you want to follow me, next to my channel name is a little star. Just click that. That is how you follow me. So that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back tomorrow. Doosan versus NC tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So, as always, until next time.